Pecan pie.
In Texas, we say pecan pie. You say pecan.
Pecan.
Pecan pie.
Pecan pie. I am Adria Arjona.
I'm Glen Powell, and this is Cosmo UK. I mean, I would say it's like every minute of working together on this thing has been like truly an absolute pleasure. The crazy part is from the moment I met Adria, we sat down and it was supposed to be like a 1 hour meeting that turned into like a 5 hour Mezcal booze sesh during dry January. and you know, it's just been so fun to watch how her brain has made this movie better at every turn, and her creative instincts. It's really, this movie, you know, was always such a fun concept and such a fun idea, but then when you bring someone like this on board who like just infuses it with so much like heart and intelligence, it's really come to life. So the fact that we've gotten to like really bake this thing up in New Orleans, we were all around the table the whole time, you know, in my place in New Orleans, a shotgun house where we just ordered Postmates nonstop and we never left, and we just worked on the script and rehearsed and tried to, you know, just like make the best movie we possibly could for audiences. And then we had the best time on set getting to perform for the crew, and it was just, it's been a dream, like start to finish.
I'm gonna go with anything chocolate. I'm a chocolate kind of lady.
This is very true. She's not lying about that. There was a serious amount of chocolate in our craft services on this movie. Adria has it's not, I wouldn't call it an addiction.
It's an addiction.
So it's not compulsive. It's very targeted. Like you.
No, like if I eat, I feel like I haven't eaten if I haven't had a bite of chocolate. So I have a meal, and then I can't have a whole chocolate bar because that's way too sweet for me. But I'm a nibbler. I'll like bite on a chocolate, and then I'm like, that was good.
It's a pretty consistent amount of chocolate throughout the day.
Yeah.
Like a not unhealthy, but it's getting close.
I'm like dosing myself.
She's dosing. She's chocolate dosing. Yeah. It's not a pie. Do you like chocolate pie?
No. That would be too much.
Too much
Yeah.
chocolate. What is your favorite kind of pie?
Pecan pie.
In Texas, we say pecan pie. You say pecan. Pecan pie.
Pecan pie.
You know, I'm more of a seasonal pie guy.
Pumpkin.
I love pumpkin pie.
Ooh,
Pumpkin pie with ice cream.
always with ice cream.
Yeah, pumpkin pie with ice cream. You know, in October specifically. No, I purposefully didn't talk to Gary on the early side. Gary was such like a chill guy. It's not like he was like, I need to talk to this guy who's playing me. He was like, and they're like, oh, he's Gary, they're making a movie about you. He's like, okay. so chill about everything. You know, he just didn't really, you know, it wasn't really fazed by it at all. But I've sort of realized that, you know, sometimes when you're playing somebody, we're sort of capturing a younger part of Gary's life. You know, he did this for 3 decades, but you know, he was probably 70, you know, when he passed, and sometimes it's hard to look at someone who they were when they were younger doing this thing when they're no longer doing it. It's a different phase of life, so you don't really want their current state to kind of find its way into all the, because we had all this research. Gary gave us all his research. Skip Hollingsworth gave us all his research from Texas Monthly. So I got to listen to all Gary's tapes. I got to go through the debriefs. I got to see all of his research. So I had a pretty good idea of who Gary was during this phase of life. So I'm really sad now that I didn't get a chance to meet him. He passed away 2 weeks before we started shooting the movie. But you know, I think he would have been really proud of this movie. It all puts it in perspective. You know, this was a really fascinating, incredible man who, you know, it's like you could never write this on the page. Like there's no possible way I could have come up with this. Like every new piece of information in the movie, where the fact is like his cats are named Id and Ego, and he's like ornithologist, and he works on the AV equipment for the police department and got pulled, you know, to the forefront and had all these just crazy interests, was a psychology professor. You were just like, he was all these different identities in one man. And if we were to just kind of try to bake that up in our imagination, it would seem crazy, but this is who he was. And he was also just a nice guy to boot.
Personally, I mean, they're both so cute. It's hard to pick, but I would own a dog more than I think I would own a cat.
Yeah, you don't.
No, because I travel so much, and someone's gonna have to take care of. I don't want to be a bad dog mom.
I get it.
If I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna be a real good mom.
I get it. I'm definitely a dog guy. My little son Brisket is in the next room over here. He's chilling. He's got his little cans on, listening to our interviews. Yeah, you got him. This is,
Oh my God.
buddy. Yeah, yeah. So
He
Dawn.
likes me better.
He really does. He's just snuggling up to you. That's hurtful.
Thank you for watching.
Bye bye.